Yesterday was 29 March, is 2020, is Sunday, and was very heavy days in the spiritually because the virus of corona, they kill people and very bad and heavy situation is. I decided yesterday go to some quiet place in our company and close the door without the people took the time to hearing the voice of God. I took more than 3-4 hours time to hearing the voice of God. And I felt that God began to give me two messages. The first message was about Elijah became to depression, big prophet of God. And second message was about the Shaul and Jonathan, the first king of Israel, and his son had the swords, but the rest of the soldier of country was without the swords. And that was a very dangerous message God gave us. The first thing was Elijah became to depression. Why? Because he's hiding in the fear. He was afraid. He was afraid. He was afraid. He was afraid. Because he was afraid, he was refused to desert. And in the desert, he asked God, please kill me. Please kill me. Please kill me. I won't die. I won't die. I won't die. Enough is my life. And he became very bad situation. Depression is spiritually. He loses faith. He loses every calling he has in his life. And he became to loneliness situation, alone, begin to sleep under a big tree in the desert. And the God sent angels, and angels wake up him, say, eat and drink, you have the long way. And he begin to sleep again, and God say again, eat and drink, you have a long way. After eating, drinking, he was 40 days by the power of bread and the water walk and come actually in the Horeb mountain. And there was very big noisy, but God was not in the big noisy place. And again he hearing down there very hard voice, but God was not in this hard voice and thunder. And actually, finally, in the very silent and quiet place, and God began to spoke to Elijah, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? And he answered God, everyone died, they kill everybody, the king want to kill me, and I'm afraid I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. You know that if you becoming the fear and you refuse to place to protect yourself, and actually there is the dangerous place. Why? The first, you are afraid. Second, you want to protect yourself, and you are going to places to hiding yourself. But if you look the life of Elijah, many times God said you must hiding yourself, Elijah, for 3 years. But God, because say you must hiding yourself, Elijah, there was the power of God, and God gave the robber to bring the bread and the meat to Elijah. And the God encouraged Elijah because he hiding by the word of God. But the time is God to come out and reveal yourself for the nation and also to king. And the God reveal miracles, big miracles. Nobody can touch the Elijah and kill him. Actually, the king and family of king want to kill the Elijah. But because the Elijah was obeyed to the word of God, God gave him strength and the power and miracles. And the second message is about the pastors of the leaders and the elders of the church. If you read the 1 Samuel 13, 19, you read here, at the time of Israelite, there was no people can make the swords with the iron, because many people from Philistine was afraid somebody bring the swords to soldier of Israel people. But if you read first chapter 22, 1 Samuel chapter 22, you read here, and that time no soldier of Israel, people from Israel, had the sword, but Saul and Jonathan had, only king and his son. The rest soldier had no swords in hand. And God wake up me, say Marco, and at this time in the church of the world, pastor preach it, pastor give the message, read it the message, but the church member is not soldier. They are not soldier. They are not soldier. Even have the soldier there, have the no weapons in hands. And if the church have no soldier, if the church don't have the soldier without the weapon, and the big problem, even if the church have soldier, even have the weapon, but didn't know how can use the weapon, also is the big problems. You know, God want to tell to us, the many church members in this moment have no soldiers, no weapon, with empty hand, come to fear. And the God asked the pastors and maybe membership today, you must make the soldier in the church and train them and give the weapon in the hand as the word of God. And the Bible declared in the Hebrew 13, the word of God like a sword, very sharp sword. And also the word of God declared, the word of God like the hammer. And also like the fire, word of God like the sword, hammer, and also fire. If you look in this, the weapon have to give in the hand of the soldier in the church and the Christian people to can fight with enemies. I hope I understand it about these two messages that encourage you, helping you, understanding in spirit and truth.